I'm not recording. Hi Femmes, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. So today I have a fall inspired look for beginners that I definitely filmed for you all today. I hope you guys like it. I can say that my favorite kind of colors all fall inspired. I love neutrals. I love, you know, earth tones and olives and browns and golds. Well, you know, things like that. Things are definitely fall inspired. So I hope you all like this look. I tried my best to film this for you. I hope I did a good job. And this is beginner friendly. Like I told you all in the last tutorial, I am no pro. So everything I do, until I continuously do it and become, you know, not so much beginner and amateur anymore, is going to be beginner friendly. So I hope you all like it. Please stay tuned if you're interested in seeing how I created this look. So we're starting off with my eyebrows already done. I used my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown and my matte concealer in the color NW30. Next, I'm going in with my Nail Keto Creations Clarity Facial Oil Serum. And basically what it is it's a luxury moisturizer for normal to acne prone skin. And I love using this. It contains turmeric and it just has everything that's hydrating and nourishing, and definitely makes my makeup set and look a lot more smoother. Now we're going in with our Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control primer, and this primer is definitely a staple of mine. It is from the drugstore, but it works like magic. I do have oily skin. Definitely have this in your stash. It works well. Next, I'm taking my Cover FX Natural Finish Oil-Free Foundation in the color G50, and then I'm taking my Custom Cover Drops, also by Cover FX, in the color G60, mixing those together to kind of get my perfect color. The reason I do that is because G50 is like my wintertime shade, and I had some left of that, and G60 is definitely my summertime shade, so I kind of want to mix those together. I still have a slight tan, even though it is the fall, but I'm sure I'll have to be switching completely back over to G50 soon. I'm mixing that in, well, brushing that in, and kind of blending and buffing that in with my Real Techniques sculpture brush. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm using a little bit of my Black Radiance pressed powder in the color Bronze Glow, just to kind of give myself a base on my eyelids. It's a great brown for me. I definitely use this brown just as on a normal basis as just kind of a base eyeshadow. Here I'm going in with the color Cool Gray from my Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm taking that on the outer corner of my eye and just blending that in. You want to make sure that it's well blended and those colors are together and they look seamless. Next, I take the color Rosé from that same Lorac Pro 2 palette and mix it with a little bit of eye drop so that the color can pop just a bit more. And I'm putting that onto the inner corners and blending it over about a quarter way over to my eyelid. I added my Demi Wispy lashes and felt tip eyeliner off camera. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color 25 medium. I love this concealer. I don't like heavy concealers because I'm really not concealing dark circles or anything. I just use it to highlight. Right here, I'm trying for the first time the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator, and I picked up level 15. This product blends so smoothly. I really like it. I think that 15 was probably a good pick. I did have to do some heavy blending just to make sure. I think I would possibly for the next time add less product to my foundation brush by Real Techniques, but I found that when using the sculpting brush, it worked perfectly. I want to go ahead and define my nose. I'm just using whatever's left on my foundation brush. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my sponge. I love the blend that I got from this on my nose contour. It worked so perfectly. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and use the residual off of that e.l.f. stippling brush just to kind of outline and give my face some symmetry. Now it's time for our loose pressed powder by Coty Airspun. This one works pretty well. I have to make sure that I don't let it sit on there too long. I don't like to bake with it because it seems to leave a slightly pink cast. So when I put it on, I make sure that I dust it away. I don't really bake. I kind of just put it on and take it right on off. Then I kind of want to go in and use my pressed powder and bronze color from Black Radiance and kind of set that that contour that we did. I love this color from Black Radiance because it's such a subtle color on my skin tone, and I really like it a lot. After that, I'm going to go ahead and clean up that contour and that bronzing. We're going to make that that line just a little more precise and pronounced. Checking, everything looks good so far. Right now I'm going in with my Rimmel Scandal Eyes Extreme Volume and Length Mascara and just making sure that my bottom lashes are evenly coated and that they are standing out. Now it's time for the setting spray, the best part. My NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, holy grail for me. Definitely love this stuff. It works wonders for my skin. Using my fan brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to highlight with my NYX Illuminator in the color Ritualistic. Now it's time for the lips. I'm using light brown, which is a lip liner from NYX. And then I'm going over that lip liner with my NYX Liquid Lingerie in the color Honeymoon. We're gonna add some highlight to my Cupid's bow and to my nose, just to make sure everything looks on point. The first thing I do when it comes to getting my hair together is I pick it out and make sure it's all even, so that when I begin the process of doing my kind of brush curls, that it looks good and that they're all together. I get the nape of my neck, at the sides. And what I do here is I just take the brush lightly on just that first layer of hair and I twist and I twirl it. Make sure you're not pressing down too hard because you don't want to make a twist. You just want to kind of have a simple curl. You can also use a sponge, a coil sponge or a twist sponge to achieve this look, but I just like using my brush because it's quicker and I don't have to do so much as far as wetting it and everything like that. Okay, Femmes, I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And now let's go ahead